What's up, guys? Seasonal Talk Sam here, here to bring you guys an episode 8 review of Binbogami guy, and I love this episode. This episode was way much better than last week's episode, where it was just last week's episode was just depressing. But this I love this episode. Ranmaru for the motherfucking win. Like, I think Ranmaru has to be now my favorite character of the entire series so far, because honestly, up until now, I really hadn't had a favorite character because Momoji. I mean, if to be honest, actually, before Ranmaru's um, what do you call it, introduction, if I had to choose a favorite character out of the first 6 episodes, I would probably say Momoji because she's such a fucking troll and she just really reminds me of Gintoki in a sense. But yeah, Ranmaru's now my favorite character because she's so kick ass and just I fucking love it. But yeah, this episode was just hilarious as fuck, especially the first part of the episode where um just when Ichiko was trying to disguise herself so then Ranmaru wouldn't see her. Like, she pretty much made her face as if like she was Kenshiro from Fist of the North Star, and then Momoji decides to just copy her. But I think Momoji's face was Momoji was disguising herself as Rao from Fist of the North Star, which I believe he's the antagonist. Because I haven't seen Fist of the North Star, but I do know some of the characters. So I think Momoji was Rao, and then fucking Keita did it, and it was like what, it was just random because like he was literally sleeping, and then like he saw Momoji and Ichiko doing it, and he's like, oh, that looks so cool, I think I'll do it too, and then some other people do it too, and then like I like how when when Ranmaru was taking her seat, she automatically noticed it was Ichiko right away. But man, I just fucking hated Ichiko in the first part of the first half of the episode because like literally, like this bitch fucking came out of nowhere. Just she literally put all the blame on Ranmaru in terms of being falsely accused for shoplifting. Like she literally just put it there like on Ranmaru, even though like Ranmaru was like I was assuming trying to help Ichiko, but no, Ichiko just had to be a self-centered bitch and put all the blame to Ranmaru. And then like and on top of that, like everyone yeah, on top of that, when Ranmaru tried to confront her about it, Ichiko was like a total just just became a total pussy and just made it seem like Ranmaru was about to beat the shit out of her, thus bringing in all her man horse to back her up, saying all this shit like, leave Ichiko alone. What did Ichiko do to you? Even though you're a girl, I won't let you hurt Ichiko and all this other stuff. I'm and I seriously wanted Ranmaru to just beat the living crap out of Ichiko for that shit because, like, just God, man. Like, especially when they fought in the gym, but due to her happiness energy, she obviously won without such as laying a finger on her. So like that just pissed me off. I'm like, fuck you, happiness and energy. Like, fuck you, happiness and energy. God damn it. And then the second half was pretty. It wasn't as funny as the first half. I would say the first half was just more comedic, a comedic introduction to Ranmaru, while the second half pretty much introduces her a little bit more. Um, but yeah, with the show for dad, it was kind of fucked up though. Like, yeah, when Ichiko, Ranmaru, and Momoji went shopping, and she pretty much Ranmaru was like made her look like a girl, an actual girl. And then when her father came and just obviously beat her because she comes the next day to school with a gouge on her cheek, and Ranmaru's like, leave me alone, don't ever talk to me ever again. So and then when her dad just fucking ripped her skirt in right in front of her, that was just fucked up, man. But I did like when Ichiko just went in and just like, look, dude, your sister, I mean, not wow, your daughter is happy, dressing up like a girl. So if you have a problem with it, then fuck off. Like, that was pretty much the message she was sending out, and I like that shit. And obviously she had to go in because she pretty much felt bad for her, considering the fact she has she's in a similar situation with her parents not being around all the time. So but just, yeah, I like that shit. I actually thought for a millisecond that um she was actually going to get her ass kicked by her father because after her father pretty much missed missed Ichiko, and then like when when Ranmaru's dad picked her like threw her across the backyard. Um, I literally thought she was gonna like hit the fence or something, but no, she actually went. She actually just stood. Yeah, you get what I mean. Like pretty much got back on her feet. Um, but just yeah, the second half was just it was good, but the first half was just fucking hilarious as fuck, man. But for the most part, like I said, I enjoyed this episode. Like I really had nothing wrong with. I really didn't. There was really nothing wrong with this episode, honestly. So, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to next week's episode because apparently, judging by the episode preview, I guess we're gonna find out a little bit more of East Coast childhood, and we may even find out the other reason as to why she's self-centered and doesn't really care about anyone else but herself. Because we obviously know a part of the reason she's the way she is today is because her parents are never around, were never around. So maybe this event that's going to occur in the next week's episode is going to I guess fully trigger why how she became the person she is today. And oh yeah, and this news was announced yeah, last night, but Pico, the singer who performs the opening theme for Binbogami Guy, is going to be apparently making his voice acting debut in next week's episode, which it seems pretty interesting in my opinion because yeah, we're looking forward to hearing I guess Pico because oh yeah, and if you don't for those who don't know, Pico is actually a guy. Like most people assume that he's a chick because if you just hear his songs, it sounds like it's a female singer, but no, Pico's actually a dude. So yeah, I was completely shocked when I found that out like a couple of months ago. So, but I think Pico's like 15. I think maybe I guess he's around 15, 17. Maybe he's a grown ass man and still hasn't gone through puberty yet. But nonetheless, I still enjoy his music. Yep. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to hearing Pico in next week's episode. I do wonder who's gonna play. I do wonder who. I don't know. He's probably gonna be playing some random guy from like the flashback. But yeah. Anyway, leave me your thoughts on this week's episode and also your predictions for next week's episode in the not the description in the comment section below. I am Seasonal Talk Sam. Thank you guys for watching once again, and I'll see you guys later.